Right, welcome back, day 6 of the quarantine, and this is Cuisine for the Quarantine from Cooking with the Cooks. Hope you're well, hope you're keeping well, hope you're staying inside, hope you're staying safe. Again, thanks for watching. We're going to do something nice and simple today, mashed potatoes. Now, there's nothing worse in my eyes than lumpy mashed potatoes. There's absolutely no need for it. So I'm going to show you how I make mashed potatoes. First of all, the potato. I haven't found a potato I can't mash. So I know lots of people have choose Mary's Piper or choose this type of potato. Any white potato, even the red potatoes, mash really well. It's all about how you cook them. Now I've cut them up into similar sized chunks. I am making quite a lot today because we're going to use some mashed potato in tomorrow's recipe, which will be fish cakes. So if you want to get yourself some fish, some haddock or some salmon or whatever fish you like, I'm going to use the breadcrumbs that I had left over from the chicken schnitzel the other day. So using those things up in your store cupboard that you've got. But back to the mashed potato. I've put them in a pan, covered them in water. I left them for 5 minutes just to get all the starch off, and I've recovered them in water. Just need a little bit of salt. Now we're going to boil these until they're soft. Now, by soft, I mean you can take a knife and it very easily goes into the centre of the potato. The worst thing you can do is underboil them, because that's when you get lumpy potatoes. And then we're going to add our ingredients, butter and a little bit of cheese if you want it. We're going to try and make unctuous, glorious, fabulous mashed potato. And for that, we need to add fat after we've boiled them. So I'm going to stick them on to boil around about 20-25 minutes until they're soft. And then we're going to come back, we're going to mash them. We're going to take it from there. See you soon. Right, okay, welcome back. It's been around about 25 minutes since we put the potatoes on. I've tested them with a knife. They are lovely and soft throughout, so we should have no trouble mashing them. So I'm just going to drain them off. Now some people here put them back on the stove. As long as it's pan's nice and dry, I don't think there's any need to do that. So I'll bob them back in there. Hetty's come to join us. Hi, Het.
She's been sleeping.
She's been sleeping. Right, okay, so what next? Well, first of all, I'm going to season them. Salt and pepper. Now remember, I made double that we need for our family in here. So we're going to take quite a bit of seasoning. And then the next thing we're going to do is add butter. Now, half a block. Now that seems like a lot, but I would use half a block for one portion. That's for a family of 4. So since I've got 2, I'm going to put the full block in. Now, this may seem extravagant, but you'll never taste mashed potatoes like these. They're absolutely fantastic. And it is the fat, the butter, the bit of cheese we're going to put in that's going to make these special. So I'll just get that butter melt a bit. Maybe I should have chopped it up first. But we'll leave it in there. So the butter's melting. You don't need any fancy equipment to do this. You don't need a potato ricer. You don't need anything that you can buy online to make your mashed potatoes lovely and smooth and soft. You just need a potato masher and potentially a whisk afterwards. So I'm going to start mashing. Now this is going to take a few minutes because the butter's got to dissolve, but we'll go to fast forward mode. Right, so we've got it to that stage. I'm just going to taste to see if we need any more seasoning. A little bit more. So finish mashing. Right, and to finish them off, I've got it mashed as well as it's going to go. I'm just going to use a whisk. Now you don't have to do this, I just like to make sure they're as smooth as possible. Okay, so there we have beautiful, luscious mashed potato. But I like to make it extra special. Now a little bit of cheese just tends to bind it together. Now if you don't like the taste, you can buy mild cheese. I'm just going to put a sprinkling in there. So forget that. Then we're going to watch the transformation as it turns in from great mashed potato to amazing mashed potato. Come back in two. Okay, the potatoes are done. The cheese has been incorporated in. I'm just going to put a little bit on the plate here for Soph to taste. But they'll be the most unctuous, soft, smooth, gorgeous tasting mashed potatoes ever. Just before we go for today, thanks again for watching. Thank you to everyone who's sending the photographs in. Chris Cook, well done on the Yorkshire puddings. Also Michelle Parker, Jeno and Snooze, Sarah Weston for trying out the recipes. Keep sending your pictures in, it really helps us keep this going. I've never done so much cooking in my life, I don't think. When are we going back to work? So I'll let Soph taste, excuse me. Are they good? Mm-hmm. Are they soft? Are they smooth? Are they unctuous? Good? Mm. Right, save some because we're having them with dinner, you know, we're just tasting. Right, back on. So, thanks again for watching. We're doing fish cakes tomorrow, so I'm going to use some of this mashed potato, a few herbs, you'll need a bit of fish. Keep watching, stay safe, stay at home, and keep cooking. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.